choose. Choose for yourselves. Is that who, where, what, when, and why? Right? Who? You, me. Joshua's talking to the entirety of the tribe of Israel. All of them. So the who is everybody. Everybody in existence, because everybody's got a soul and everybody gets to make a choice as to where that soul spends eternity. Who? Everybody. What? Choose. Because you get to. You get to choose. And we should be thrilled. We should be thrilled. Because we live in a place where you get to choose. Now again, nobody can keep you from choosing. Let me reiterate that. But it's much harder to choose Jesus in a place where they'll threaten to kill you if you do. Right? It's much harder to choose to serve the Lord in places where it's looked down upon. Right? There's countries where it's criminalized. So we should be thrilled that our choice is easier to make. I can walk around with a shirt that says, Jesus lives. And there's entire countries where I would be put in jail for saying that. Right? Now, it doesn't mean I couldn't say it, but the consequences are steep. It is much, much easier to choose Jesus here. Because there's houses of worship we can come to. There's programs on TV preaching and teaching and praising the Lord that we can watch. We live in a place where choice is endemic. We take it for granted. We shouldn't. We should be so thankful that we are in literally the land of opportunity. Where you can choose to serve the Lord, or you can choose, like Joshua goes on to say, you can choose to serve somebody else if you want to. We're in a place where choice is abundant. It's easy. And there's places where it's not. There's places where they won't hardly let you openly choose to serve any religion. And there's places where you can choose one, but not any others. Right? We live in the land of freedom. We live in a place where choice has been made abundant, and we should celebrate and appreciate that. That as Americans, we've got more freedom than anybody anywhere. So who? Everybody. What? Choose. When? This is important. Choose this day. Right? Choose this day. Right? We sing the song, one day at a time. Sweet Jesus. Right? Yesterday's gone, and tomorrow may never be mine. You've got to choose it today, because you might not have it tomorrow. And here's the funny thing. If you have it tomorrow, you may not have a day after that. Someday, you're going to wake up and you won't have tomorrow. Right? That's just a fact. Every single one of us. Now, hey, I hope that's a ways away. I hope that's 50 or so years from now when I'm here preaching to you guys as descendants. But nobody's promised that. Not one of us. So the when is just as important as the what. Right? Episode of The Simpsons I really like. Homer was going to go see, I can't remember who it was, son. He was going to go to the mall and see some guy. I can't remember what the character was. He was going to go see some guy, I think it was a guy from a movie or something, that was at the mall signing autographs. And Homer says, and they kept saying, I'll go a little later. I'll go a little later. But when I finally went, the mall guy said he just left. And I asked him if he was ever coming back, and he said he didn't know. You might tell yourself, I'm going to do that later. I'm going to get right with the Lord later. And then, again, that's your choice. But our window of opportunity in this life is finite. It is. Our window of opportunity is finite. We should take advantage of it. Our time here is limited. Our opportunities are limited. If we're not choosing to serve the Lord, here's the thing. Not only are you budgeting down your availability to serve Him, but there could be someone right here, right now, who needs the work you could be doing and you're not doing it. Right? There could be somebody out there in your worldview, you could have a family member or a friend or a neighbor who needs your witness, who needs your encouragement, who needs your prayer. But by being on the fence, by being uncommitted, by choosing not to decide, you're not just shorting yourself, you're shorting the people out there that could benefit from your witness.
Amen.
Then that's why time is of the essence. The Bible says, hey, the fields are ripe with harvest, but the laborers are few. Right? And again, if you're not helping, well, you're not helping. Right? Time is a funny thing. I've heard it said, hey, look, time is like a bank account. And every day you've got 84,000 seconds, I think it is, give or take. And you've got to spend those, because at the end of the day, they close that account. That's it. That's all. You're never going to get that day back. Right? You got to spend it while you got it. You got to spend it wisely. And the anecdote says, hey, if somebody gave you a wallet full of money and said, hey, at the end of the day, I'm taking it back. And whatever's in there, that's it. I'm keeping that. But the money's in there, that's yours today. And you can spend it however you want to. Ain't nobody giving that wallet back with anything in it. Right? 11:59, you'd be out there tossing that last bit. Heck, you have to throw it in the yard. My wife would have it gone by noon.
10 o'clock.
Wallet and all.
10 o'clock.
Wallet and all. My wife knows that's expensive. That's how time is. You get one shot at it, and then it's gone. And if you don't spend it, well, you don't have it to spend again. It's gone. So we need to make use of our time because it is precious and it's irreplaceable. Right? It is a commodity that is literally use it or lose it. Right? Ain't nobody got a job where they say, hey, you got 2 weeks vacation. Now, come December 31st, if you ain't used it, it's gone. I promise you, nobody gets to January and says, man, I should have used it. Nope. Nope. Because December 15th, you'll say, I ain't coming to work till January.
Yeah.
Right? Even if you put it off all the way through. This is my last day used in 2 weeks. See you after the first of the year, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take my 2 weeks. I want to get my goodie while the getting is good. Right? Time is a savings account we've got to spend and spend wisely because it depletes and it doesn't get filled back up. So we need to make good choices and we need to be proactive. We need to be motivated to do good works and to do them now because now is the world we live in. Now is the moment we've got. Right? Life's too short to be ambivalent. Life's too short to not be dedicated. And the best thing in the whole world to be dedicated is your salvation and your service to God. So who? Everybody. What? Choose. When? Right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, not when the opportunity seems right. Right? Oh, I'll know. I'm a big fan of General George S. Patton. Outgoing fellow, 4-star general during World War II. I refer to him fairly frequently from the pulpit. And we were planning the largest invasion of all times in Normandy, D-Day, to liberate France and hence all of Europe from the Nazi war machine in World War II. And this plan took, it's a large-scale thing. It's the biggest invasion of all times. We've been planning it for years, literally. But they kept on equivocating. Oh, know what? Let's get more men here and more air support here, and maybe we'll do it here instead of here, and okay, let's triangulate with these guys, and back and forth and back and forth and forth and back. And poor Leola. I hate to ground Leola from her phone, but I think I'm gonna have to. But Patton was getting impatient. And he finally said this to the brass, the folks in front of him. He said, hey, let me explain something to you. I believe this. An imperfect plan that we get behind and get after has an infinitely higher chance of success than the perfectly sorted out, figured out, well orchestrated plan that you never do. Right?
Yes, amen.
That's exactly what he said. He said, hey, I can attack those Germans with a bow and arrow and a bag of rocks. And that plan may have a very low chance of success, but it's got a chance. He said, if we spend the rest of our lives on the drawing board saying, what about this plan? What about this plan? What about this? Well, I'm not sure. Maybe let's think about that. He said, that plan's got zero chance. Zero.
Yes.
He said, we'll never defeat them sitting here. That's a fact. Right? Pop used to say, do something if it's wrong. You know? Because not doing nothing ain't going to fix it. That's a fact.
Yes.
Right? That's a fact. You got to be motivated. The perfect opportunity's never going to happen. Never. I'm going to serve the Lord when the time's right. The time's right now.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to quit smoking when I run out of these. You ain't never going to run out of those. There's a store down the street selling you another one.
Yes.
Right? I don't want to waiting for me. Perfect job's the one that's going to pay you. Right? You can save up, you can work on that perfect job while you're paying your bills with the imperfect one.
Yes.
Right? If you're waiting for the ideal thing, you're going to be waiting a while. Because we don't live in an ideal world. We don't live in